Hello. I hope you're having an excellent summer. I'm sure you can probably sense what this episode is going to be if you have not read the title. We're doing a guided meditation today. So there will be no guests, it's just me and you, and I'll be your guide today through today's meditation. Recently, I had a counseling session where I discussed the consequences of vulnerability. Without going into detail, some things have happened where I felt I put myself at risk. But this conversation led us to speak about blame. I had to learn a lot about blame. It seemed as if I was blaming myself for some of the things that had resulted. I believed that I deserved anything negative that came of me being vulnerable with the people in my life. And that means that vulnerability is a bad thing. The truth is that I had done nothing wrong, and the fear of being vulnerable was based on a reality that was not true. Often in this society, we are taught that there is more value in building a wall around ourselves that may be physical, it may be emotional, it may be spiritual, that keeps us from being vulnerable or exposed or attacked. Being vulnerable takes an enormous amount of bravery. It is hard for everyone to be vulnerable, especially those who have some sort of relationship trauma. I don't know about you guys, but I have relationship trauma that's platonic, relationship trauma that's romantic, and also familial relationship trauma. But it's okay because we grow and we're working through these things. Now, if you are someone that's not used to your vulnerability being met with respect and care, then the mere idea of allowing yourself to be vulnerable emotionally might make you anxious. But being vulnerable, which is being honest about how you're feeling when you're feeling it, asking for help, letting others know what care you need, being freely yourself without protective walls, is how we form strong relationships. Allowing others to see us for who we are, as well as letting them know what we need and want from them, is scary, but it's what makes our relationship strong. So today, I want you to keep this in mind as we go through this guided meditation and the short list of affirmations that I'll be giving you at the end. So if you are driving, if you are in a seated position, try to get comfortable. Roll your shoulders forward and then roll them backwards. Roll them forward in one circle. Stop and roll them back. Drop your head to your chest, your chin to your chest, and rotate your head around your neck from right to your right shoulder, to your back spine, to your left shoulder, and back down again. Do that again, and as you begin to rotate that neck, take a deep inhale. And when you've made your full circle, exhale out of the mouth. Again, another deep inhale and an exhale. Place your hands on your right knee and your left knee, respectively, with your palms facing up. If you're driving, Continue to breathe deeply. Inhale 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to do this for 5 more breaths. As you're doing this deep breathing, focus on a moment where vulnerability felt powerful to you and where it surprised you. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Continue to breathe. The choice is yours if your eyes should be closed right now. Often closing our eyes during meditation helps focus. Again, inhale and exhale. This time, I want you to think of a moment where vulnerability may not have brought out the best results for you and you felt not so good after that moment of vulnerability. This time, I want you to inhale that moment and all those feelings that brought on. Hold it. Hold that breath. Now, deep exhale out the mouth. Imagine forgiveness of yourself and grant yourself permission and grace to be vulnerable again. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's get into our affirmations. The first affirmation, just repeat after me after I finish it. Sharing my true self is brave, and I'm proud of myself for courage. My discomfort deserves acknowledgement. People in my life love me even when I'm struggling. They won't love me less for asking for help or needing care or attention. I do not have to be perfect all the time. I am proud of myself for sharing my true feelings and wants, even when it feels scary. And here's a bonus one. I am allowed to be flawed and worthy of care. Take one more really deep inhale through the nose. And out through the mouth with sound. Be vulnerable with yourself today and grant yourself space to be open, raw, and honest about your emotions, your needs, and your desires, whether they are up or down. And do so with bravery, courage, and grace. Now, if you're not driving still, please give yourself a hug. This has been today's guided meditation. My name is Tiara Burns. Hope that you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to share with a friend if you think this may be something that may be helpful to their day. Hope you have a great day. Stay woke, stay well, and stay thriving. I just want to let you know that I am so grateful that you're listening to this podcast. You may have noticed some inconsistency with my episode output. It is my passion that the content I produce is essential, effective, good, and very beneficial to you. Unfortunately, the work behind this pod or podcast requires resources. I would love if everything was just thrown at me, and I'm manifesting that it will be thrown at me. Shout out to the universe. But there is a small team behind this pod and so many podcasts that you may listen to. Not only does hitting play support the show, but I also have merch that goes towards this show also. So to show support, please go to teaforthequeenshop.com to purchase merch. Remember to use the promo code LISTENER for 10% off. I know there's something on there for you. We have shirts, we have keychain stickers, something for everyone. And also we have digital downloads of guided meditations if you're interested in that. Visit teaforthequeenshop.com to support the show and its continuation.